Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new episode. I'm Wengela and today we're going to do a pregnancy update. I know another one yet, but it's all good. We are 22 weeks this week. I'm going for 23, I think, and a lot of things happened last week, so I thought I'll just come and give you an update, also a bump update. And you know, belly is growing a lot and I am starting to have a little bit of like stretch marks, something that I never had on my first pregnancy. Only in the second one this time they are coming, stretch marks. It might be because I'm not taking care of my bump as much as I was doing before, but it's all good. You know, I'm trying my best. I'm using a lot of products, but we're going to discuss this more advanced in the video. But how are you doing? Hope you are great. Comment down below, how are you doing today? If it's your first time in the channel, please consider give a like to this video. That will help me a lot so YouTube can recommend my videos for more people. And also subscribing. Your subscription is what makes me realize that you guys enjoy this content, so I can keep coming and posting more and having more of everything, you know. But yes, thank you for tuning in, and let's go to talk about some symptoms and stuff that they say is normal on the 22nd weeks of pregnancy, but in my case I don't really feel many of them. But anyway, let's discuss them. Obviously the belly bump is growing. The baby is about 27 centimeters and a half, which is the size of a sweet potato, and I am feeling very nauseous, kind of tired, kind of aching in the belly. They say that's normal too. Achy in my legs. It's just like they say you can have headaches, back pain, loads of different effects in your mood and in general, like the way you feel. And I did have been having all of this during the entire pregnancy. But one thing that I don't have as much is, like they say, it's kind of normal if you have bleeding a little bit on your vagina on this period, or if you feel just like a lot of changes happening in your body. For me, my body, yes, have been changing, of course, but mainly the belly. I am weighing 77 this week. 77, which is a lot. I was weighing 75 on my last update here, which was about a week ago, so it's quite a lot. This is the reason why I decided to like go for walks a bit more and do a bit more of exercise, a bit more active. And last week I did had an appointment with the doctor. I had echography, I had a tocologo, and I had my midwife appointment. So all of these appointments I went walking. Well, in one of them they just called me to ask for my tension, which is kind of normal for now, and my weight as well, and just to ask you if everything was okay. It was quite a very quick appointment, to be honest. There's a couple of minutes at the phone, and yeah, everything is well so far, included my tension, included the weight. They say is, you know, I'm gaining weight with normality, because you can gain a lot of weight during pregnancy, but I'm just like a little bit. At the beginning of my pregnancy I was weighing like 68 more or less, and now I'm like 77, so it's like 10 kilos I gained. But the baby, just the baby itself, is like half a kilo. So she is kind of big already. And also consider like there's also the placenta, and all the weight of the belly is basically these is all liquids that are gonna go once the baby is born, hopefully. And yeah, so everything is inside the normality. But this week, as I said, I walked to the appointments. I live quite far from the hospital. It's like an hour and a half walking, and I did that walk very gladly, and I came back walking as well. And I just took the time, like I'm making some exercise, I'm taking some time for myself as well. You know, it's really important to move your body in all stages of life, but in pregnancy especially, because you have to care not just for you but for the baby inside of you. So if you have to feel like you are able to move and go places and stuff, so that's why I decided to just be more active and work a little bit more, and just in general eat more healthy. I'm drinking a smoothie of watermelon, and I have a peach here as well, and just like ice and water blended all, and it's really yummy. I'm trying to don't drink coffee. Caffeine is not really good for the baby at any stage, but 1 or 2 coffees a day is okay. I can handle it. But my coffee finished, I decided not buying more coffee just because of the sugar that is in the coffee. You know, sometimes I put sweetener, but it's just like make you gain weight more quicker, and also it's like not really good for you. So grab your drink as well. It's really yummy. So yeah guys, I am here to just give you the quick update. If you want to see the belly, I'm going to go and show you that now. Belly have grown quite a lot. I'm going to show you. Obviously I have this dress, you can't really see much but I'm going to take it out. I'm wearing shorts, so don't worry, you won't see much. And yeah, this is the belly. It's grown. Belly, my belly. It just looks so beautiful, and obviously starting to have stretch marks, and yeah, it's just so cute, my belly. And it's just like, yeah, 3rd pregnancy, so you can tell that is a 3rd pregnancy, because I have the belly button, it's just like out out there. And yeah, so what I'm doing for the stretch marks, obviously I always did this during all my pregnancies. I'll use bio oil, which is a really nice oil. It smells so good, and it's very thin, so this doesn't just goes to the layers of the skin that are more in the down, so it kind of absorbs really quick, and it's a good oil. So I use this every day, in the morning, at night, and as much as I can during the day. Obviously sometimes I can't do it much, but bio oil is really nice. I try to use the oil on my belly, and obviously on the boobs and the bump as well, because it's where usually we usually get stretch marks over there. So that, and also I used sometimes olive oil, which is quite good as well for the skin in general and for the hair, and is good for you. It's economic, and I just took the olive oil virgin extra that I had on the kitchen, and I applied in my entire body, and I let that absorb for a few times per week, not all day, because obviously that oil has a very strong aroma, and I can't really use it when I'm going out, so I try to use it when I'm staying home, or if it's nighttime or something like that. And yeah, that also helps. And all creams that you can, also very important to keep your skin very moist. And yeah, the skin is stretching so much now in this stage of pregnancy, where every day the belly is growing more and more, and my belly is quite big. Like some women, they don't really have a big belly like that because they are tall, but I'm small. I'm very a petite person, and Jamai is quite bigger than me, so we usually have big babies, and my body is small, so I can't take it too much, you know. I have to really take care of myself and not be out there too much on my pregnancies, because my bump is huge, and people get surprised sometimes. Like I remember one of my last appointments on the doctor when I was pregnant of Amor, and people was just like, oh my god, you are about to pop, you're about to pop. Everybody have something to say, like when your belly is so big. And it's like, yeah, I know, but still I have a long way to go. So Yes, my babies usually are born on the 37th week, and my plan is to do a pregnancy update every week from now until then, because this is the time where we can see the most changes on the body. And luckily I'm not changing radically like that, but also, like they say, other effects that you can have is you can have like dark marks in your face and body, and you can have a thicker and more shinier hair, which is a good point, by the way. But then they say about that pregnancy glow, that you can have a spotty face with a little bit grassy, you know, like a lot of oily face in this stage, and they say all of that is normal. It is because of the pregnancy. Obviously the baby is growing, and at this stage they say the baby is able to eat a little bit of the amniotic liquid, and they are going to keep eating this until the end of the pregnancy, and then obviously they are going to start pooping. And the first poops of the baby are really dark, and these are coming from the amniotic liquid, of course. And they start to develop now taste buds, and they start to just, you know, be more aware of things. So they say in this stage it's really important you massage your belly, touch your belly, talk to the baby, and just be really connected with the baby. I try to meditate and sleep a lot as much as I can because of the baby, and luckily I have a really, you know, nice partner. He actually took the kids to the park, so I have time to do these videos for you, and also I have some time for myself, even though I still have a lot of stuff to do in the house. But yeah, he helps a lot, and luckily, so yeah, I have that time, extra time to sleep in the morning, because he will make sure he'll do breakfast with the kids and just give me the extra time for sleeping and recovering my body. That's very important. And I think that, yeah, sometimes it's good when you talk to your partner a lot and you tell him what you're going through, everything that is happening in your mind, etc. So this week I have been watching a lot of content about the trad wives. I don't know if you are familiar with this content like Nara Smith or Ballerina Farm. They are like the typical trad wives, the face of them. And there was an explosion on TikTok of women talking about how being a trad wife is not the ideal situation for women, because many of these women, when they are like 40 or 50, like they end up alone, or as a single mom, when they sign up at the beginning for being a trad wife, and they just like end up without nothing. So yeah, it's a reality. Like once a person chooses to quit her job, like a woman that is staying home taking care of the kids in the house, she chooses to quit her job, she chooses to quit, maybe she's studying something or something, and she just give up on her life for the family. And you know, it's like you have to be really sure the person you're doing it with and having open communication. Also, the content that these women are putting out is like now they end up alone because maybe the man find a younger partner, maybe the man just don't love them anymore, etc. But the power, I think, is on us as well as women, because me as stay-at-home mom, I also want to make sure that I'm doing something for myself. Like having the channel is a way of having something for myself, but also I want to keep studying, educating myself. I want to do something on my own. Like I have plans of doing business as well, like publishing books and journals and stuff like that, self-publishing. And that was always my dream. Like I knew I wanted that. So that's why I actually studied Spanish language and literature. I thought I was going to end up being a teacher, and there is my degree over there with like 99.9% that is passed, and I have one more exam to do, and I'm going to do this exam. So I have to have a plan for myself. And really, it's important that we think about that when we are stay-at-home moms, because staying home and taking care of the house and being a mom is a job, and is a very tiring job that no one pays you, that you don't know, like, you know, you're not sure of anything, because you don't know if something can happen to your partner, if he can leave any moment, or if something, right? So the communication have to be open, and you guys have to be agree with like what roles everybody is going to play on the family dynamic. And also I believe like never leave 100% of your life to a side. Like for example, during my first pregnancy and when my baby was Trinity was a baby, I finished my degree in London, film practice, and I started this channel as well. So that's something I have to look forward, and something I have a higher education, so in case something happens or anything happens, at least I go one degree that is finished, and that one is complete. Even though I didn't do any work on the film industry, that's something that I could do in the future, filming, TV, or even YouTube. Like as I'm doing now, I learned so much from my course that I'm using here on the channel. Like for example, editing videos. I didn't know at the beginning how to edit my videos or anything. And yeah, just having something for myself. And I know this. Actually, I was getting a little bit depressed a few months ago when I first found out that I was pregnant, because I had plans of finishing my degree and having an exam on English done as well, like to do like a IELTS or the Cambridge first exam, something like that. And I couldn't do anything because I was pregnant, and now we kind of like short on income. I was kind of short of income, of course, because Jamai is the one winning the bread, let's say. And then I kind of like couldn't do the exam that I wanted to do, and I was like, oh, so down. Then I spoke to a friend, and my eye opened again, because she's like, come on, like you're so close. Like once you finish that degree, you can go be a teacher if you want, or open an academy, or giving online classes, or doing anything that you want, both in English and Spanish. So don't even worry, like take it easy now that you are pregnant, and that enjoy your pregnancy, enjoy motherhood, but also remember that that is there and that you have to finish. And that's something that I have to do. And I also have to take my driving license. Oh my gosh, I know it's a lot, but the driving license is something that I wanted to do from a long time ago, but it's something that also requires an investment, and it's like I need to make money somehow. So while I'm at home, I'm trying to find out new ways to make money. Obviously working in the channel is a way, but I'm not really consistent, so I haven't been able to kind of like get paid yet, and I have to think about something else, and you know, have more ways of expanding my net worth, and yeah, just having more streams of income, which we can't forget that that's something that we need individually. Like for example, if Jamai have his investments, I have to have my investments too. Actually, every single thing that I did for myself during these years that being staying home, which is 7 years already, I invested in. He kind of helped me as well, because obviously he knows more than me, but I think crypto is a good way. And crypto, we all know that the bull market is about to come anytime, any day. The things are gonna go up in the crypto market, and yeah, all the charts are gonna go up. They started going up already, and you know, they're printing trillions of dollars or whatever already. So yeah, it's going to be a huge expansion in this bull market. So for the people that kind of like don't know what to do, or they don't have a way out or whatever, like so important you invest in yourself, that you invest in keeping educating yourself during the times that you are at home, when you are alone, at night, during the morning, whenever, and just like have confidence that everything is gonna be okay. And obviously also have a security of talking to your husband, like if something happens in the future, like you need to have something in your name, something that is for you, something that this is not just a game that you just stop your life and now stay home and you don't know what's gonna happen in the future. Obviously nobody starts a relationship thinking that it's going to finish. Like, we all want the perfect happy ending, but that's not always possible and it's not always realistic. So the realistic thing is everyone needs to have their own investments, have your own crypto wallets, have your own treasure, have something in your name. Like, for example, if we're going to buy a house or we're going to buy land, which is what we want to do, obviously it's important that everybody have a piece of what is bought. Like, if we buy a piece of land, I will want to have my own land too. Even if he buys the land in his name, I want to have some of that land or my own land on my name, because I'm the mother of his kids and we don't know what's gonna happen in the future. All these things that happen when many years pass by, and now this woman just realized they spending 20 years of their lives taking care of the kids and the house and everything, and then they end up without nothing, basically like homeless, unemployed, and with no experience. So I don't know, I have a vision of really being an investor and living from the crypto markets, and also like invest in property and just have something, a security for yourself in the future. Because we're not even married yet, I don't even have a ring yet, but we have living life during the past 7 years like we are a very established, compromise, committed couple. So it's like we are already almost more than married and many marriages finishing in divorce as well. So we never know what can happen in the future, what can be or tomorrow. So the only thing we have is now, and we have to really have open communication about all these things that seem like very hard to understand, but really and truly they just like is life. You have to understand these things and just like kind of have a vision for yourself of what you want as well. Obviously we all want the happy family, we all visualize the happy family, but you don't know if you will have the happy family, because a family consists about so many members, so many different things, and you can do your best and sacrifice the best years of your life and then just end up with nothing. So I believe that we are going to be good because we have separate assets and stuff, and we know about this as well. So even he was saying, I know like what you're thinking right now, and the story of all these women can be your story as well, but it's not like that, because I made sure you're going to have millions in the future and vice versa. I know he's going to have millions as well, and it's not like we are doing this without a vision. We have a vision for what we want, and we have a vision for our kids as well, and we have a vision for our grandkids, because once you start a relationship with somebody, you don't want to think just in the day by day, in the today and tomorrow. You want to think about generational wealth and generational obviously power as well, a legacy, all these things that are kind of like, you need it. So you need a security. You can't just think that you are going to live from love, because love can come and go, and obviously the love for our children is the biggest ones. But let's say if we didn't have that first love in the first place, our children wouldn't even be here like that. So it's kind of like you have to look for the future of your children. And if you alone, can these children have the same future that if you with your partner? Obviously, if you're together, it will be better, but you don't know what is he going to do in the future or 20 years down the line. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on this content, and I thought it was relevant for my channel because I am kind of like a traditional wife as well. I would like to consider that. Not very traditional because I'm not even a wife yet, but I'm saying like I stay home, I take care of the children and all of that, but really and truly Jamai does a lot of the work labor in the house, and he does help me a lot with the children. So we are a team and a partnership, and that's how we like to see it. Like he helped me out, I help him out, and we both help each other, and we both take care of the kids almost 50-50 equally, like, you know what I mean? Because yeah, all the work cannot just be on us, because we're doing a lot already by getting pregnant and taking care of the children. So a man that is a real man and that is a leader, he will know that, you know, once you're with him and you have his children, these children are the important thing, and the children of these children and the children of the children, etc. Because we do want to have grandchildren and have a traditional family, you know, dad, mom, kids, grandkids, everything together, everything harmonic, everything nice, at peace. And obviously you can't have that if you don't have, like, first of all, real love, second of all, real wealth, and obviously a plan. You need a plan, and you need to talk about these things as well. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on the traditional wife thing, situation, trend, however you want to call it. And yeah, I think that's all for the video of today. Nice update, I hope you enjoy it. If you have any more questions or anything that I would like to touch in the next update, please leave a comment down below. I am going to be buying a meter. I know some of you want me to measure the belly again. I will do that. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day and live the best life you can live. Have a nice time. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.